Wednesday. If this is your first time, welcome. If you've been doing these, I'm glad you're back. Appreciate you supporting what we're doing here. Last week, if you weren't here, someone had requested a boat scene. So that's what we're going to do. My name is Gabriel Stockton, and this is Watercolor Wednesday. And if you're watching the replay, sometime try to catch it when we're doing the recording, and you can ask me questions. But if you're watching now, you can also put stuff in the comments, and I get notified. And when I see them, I'm more than happy to answer your questions. So I did this sketch just to get us going so that you don't have to watch me spend a whole bunch of time drawing. All two of you that are on here, go ahead and throw in the chat who's watching. There's a lot of participation going on up on this channel. If you didn't know, I do have a website. That's Gabriel Stockton, fineart.com. What you see me doing right now is taking a kneaded eraser. And when it's dirty, you knead it. And it's super dirty. But if you keep kneading it, it gets kind of like a light gray. And then it's ready to be used. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. So there's my drawing. Here is my photo, which is a horrible photo. There's way too much information, but let's make it a painting. And I don't know if this fits into our scene, so it really doesn't. So you are more than welcome, if this is your first time, to ask questions. Every now and then I check the comments and see what you're asking, but I'm gonna go ahead and lighten this up. And when you roll this kneaded eraser, it doesn't erase it, it just lightens up all of that wonderful draftsmanship that I took time to prepare for. I'm gonna grab me this mop brush, and this is the only time I really clean my actual easel. Is earlier today I was doing a landscape, and well, friends, this is not a landscape. This is a aquatic scene, or you know, it's a seascape. There's several things you could call it, friend. Put in the chat what you're drinking. I am enjoying a wonderful iced tea. Also, let me know if you had opportunity to pick up some new art supplies. If you were with us last week, we looked at some cool stuff that came in the mail. If you didn't see that episode, don't run away now, but you can watch it after this live. Thanks to Cheap Joe's for sending some wonderful things in the mail that made my life a lot more easier. I used this pencil. It is a one-click system pencil. You click it once, and you don't have to click it again. It's by Pentel. And I can't pronounce the name, but it's O-R-E-N-Z. It's .07 lead, and it doesn't break, and it just keeps drawing. So if you didn't see that demo yesterday, you can watch it later. Let's go ahead and hop into this painting. I'm gonna grab a mop brush, and I'm gonna get into this lovely manganese. Manganese, if there's a color that I think would help a beginner to get started on skies and water, that simplify and kind of help, it's definitely manganese. Now this is the new manganese. This manganese is actually does not have metal in it. Okay, so for all of my cool science nerd peeps, this does not have the yucky metals that makes manganese. So I welcome all people of all educational backgrounds, just because you are now wanting to learn some watercolors. And how exciting is that? I've got a lot to paint, so today if I'm a little more silent, don't take it personal. I've got a lot to paint today, and last week we ended a little early, so I really knuckled down on getting something that was gonna fill at least an hour or more. So it does help this channel if you watch all the way through. That's just the algorithm for you. This restaurant, I've had the wonderful opportunity to paint this restaurant before. This is Sportsman's Grill, which is the oldest Italian restaurant in San Diego. When people come to my studio, I tell them to check out this place all the time. Sportsman's Grill it's got the old style of breaded, that lovely breaded fish and chips that you all would enjoy, as opposed to, you know, some kind of gluten stuff that's out there. It definitely doesn't hurt my tummy when I eat this. So there's the restaurant. We're gonna come back in there and build up some trees. There are some trees on the other side. Let's go and rock out some of those. I'm using some green apatite. It's one of the greens I prefer. Over here, some lower trees. And there will be some lovely palm trees just here shortly. Add a little more blue. A little more than that. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to know where you are watching from. It's always exciting. All right. There is this guy here. Well, there's all kinds of wonderful up and coming things that are going on. If you're not following me on the Instagrams or Facebook, you might want to do so. I don't always post all my content on YouTube, but I did notice a few of you awesome people have now joined me over on those platforms, and it's actually really refreshing for some of you that are saying hello, so thank you. Artie Ross, one of them. Thank you so much. Appreciate your kind words. Bum, bum, bum. Just allowing some wonderful things going on that sky, and I'll come back to the sky. But there's some nice little light values that I need to get in here. Let's get in on these palm trees. Right in here. It's a palm tree. And boom. These palm trees are moving and swaying, and they have like these. Sorry if you're hearing the neighbor's dogs right now. They're being a little loud and obnoxious, but it's all good. I've been in the studio all week. I was even there this weekend. One of the gentlemen that also shows his jewelry, like this ring and this ring, he also is in my studio. This week I was in there subbing for him, just looking out, and make it all happen. But it has felt like a long week, but I'm really happy to be painting for you. Enjoy these lives. There's so many times I paint something, and some of you have been with me during these paintings, and just to let you know, some of them have sold in the studio, which has been kind of surprising but also nice. Yeah, it's we just want to embrace our journey, right? There's these trees. It moved from palm trees now to trees. Congratulations to some of you that have turned in your homework from the last Zoom party we did. So if you're new to this channel, quarterly we do a little Zoom kind of get together, and you're able to do some class time with me, well, Zoom time, and it's been fun. It's been very exciting to see how people have took the time, their busy schedule, to get some of this kind of homework done, and I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with the caliber of work that came out of our last group workshop. So if you want to be a part of the next workshop, just go over to my website, gabrielstocktonfineart.com, and you can sign up to receive the newsletters on when the next one will be shared. This is a little bit of workout, building up this background, because we've got to build some depth. Okay, I'll check the comments just here shortly, but I need some nice little darks right in here. Some real good darks right there. Boom. Nice. I enjoy this subject matter. It's very, very relaxing, therapeutic for me. Just because I live here in this beautiful city that has these gorgeous little settings. One thing you need to keep in mind is there's a pattern going on with these trees, or aka palm trees, that can happen in a painting that makes a painting look quite lovely. All right. There we go. I particularly don't like hard edges towards the sides, especially when the focal point is here. Let's get some blue down. And I'm gonna start just right in here. And I have gravity working for me right now with these. Okay. Good times. I needed to set that up so that it will get itself ready. There's this little walkway right there and some little dry areas. Then we get back into some greens and some lovely green stuff. There's like a little aqueduct or something right here. This lovely green stuff here. And I slow down right next to my boat. There we go. If a little bit of this green gets into your water, it's fine. There's actually a reflection of the green right in there. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Wooka wooka wooka. All right, this side of the boat is in the shade. So right away, I'm just gonna cool off this side of our boat. A little more water. This side right here has cooled off. Ooh. Actually, you picked up some green. Actually, might work to my advantage. And there's this section. Alright. And then there's a nice little turquoise right here. Boom, boom, boom. This little lovely thing. And there's a lovely, nice dark right along this edge. And I'm gonna take a look at the comments just here shortly. Oops. There we go. Are you familiar with the song "We All Live in a Yellow Submarine" by the Beatles? Some of my childhood favorite songs to play. I have the old record. If someone knows what size of record that is, put it in the chat. I'm curious if there's any record nerds in the house. I'm having a hard time remembering who asked for this boat, but thank you. And everybody thank that gentleman that asked. The name is drawing a blank right now. That's all good. That's coming along. Nice. Well, the restaurant needs a little love. There's some darker and lighter areas of our little restaurant there. Take a break from the boat business. And I like these kind of compositions where there's a little breakup from just boat painting versus maybe a little architectural goodness. Allow yourself some time for this one. This is a long one. And even though I paint pretty fast, some of you might watch this on the replay and pause the video, which is perfectly fine. Oops, there was a boat there. I'm gonna come take a look at the chat. See if you have any questions for me. Well, first put down some of this water though. Oh, we already. Well, the next part. Right there. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, we got some peeps in the house. Paula is here from Missouri. Welcome. Mango sparkling water Paula's drinking. Alright. Excited about Nordic scene, or I think what you said. Yeah, for sure, Paula. Hello from Montreal. Hello, Marie. And Jim, hi from San Diego. Glad to catch you live. Hello, Jim Noel. And hi, hey there. What did I miss? Evening, Gabriel and the crew. All right, happy to have you here. So we are building up this Nordic scene, and this part here is getting developed, and let's go over to the other side over here. Okay. Pum, pum, pum. All right. So there's this lovely yellow right about here. And let's add some orangey to it. Just so it'll pop a little more. Nice. Boom. There we go. Alright, and there's a nice little chunk of lavender. Yay, the AC just kicked on. It's been nice and cool here in San Diego, but for some reason our little place was a little warm when we got here today. So I'm kind of happy that the AC just popped on. There's a little boat that's right here, and these guys got some wonderful fishing gear on it. There's another little boat right here, and it too goes out and gets some wonderful fish. And there's another boat right next to that one here. Nice and crispy. You want these boats. There's a nice little dark next to that right here. So there's these layers. Everything is kind of coming forward. And you've got to just take time to build the scene. It's there's just kind of like building blocks of painting these things that just take a little finesse and a little bit of time. So be patient, be kind with yourself, and you'll get it painted. I know, because I do it every day. There's that little boat. There's some darks in there, but right now I'm just going after the nuts and bolts of these images. you've got to give yourself some areas of the painting that takes a little more time than some others, which is fine. You notice I've been using this number 12 Perla, and the tip is so good on it. I don't have to have some tiny little, you know, brush that has like 5 hairs on it. This brush has a nice point. You have any plans for the weekend? We've got some wonderful stuff going on here. We got Miramar and just all kinds of good stuff. So make sure you're getting out and about and, you know, seeing some people. I appreciate you here in the YouTubes, but I hope you're also connecting with real people in real time. It is crucial to connect with others than just only being on the YouTubes. And I say that with kind of love. All right. So these boats are building up over here. I'm gonna come back over this way, and we've got some. So the sky could be just a little bit bluer there. For some reason, it really lightened up. If I really pop up the blue, I can create some of these lovely things. Around the boat, right? There's all this lovely stuff in front, and there's other little stacks. There is a bird. There's a bird in this picture, but I'm not gonna put him. Well, been trying to make some healthy decisions lately about my eating habits, and you know, we always got to consider these things, okay? They do reflect on your art, and so you need to definitely take care of your body, and hopefully you are. I know it's tough. It's really tough. There's like so much to do in a certain day, and it could be frustrating. But we gotta do it. We gotta take care of these bodies that we have, just like how you take care of your art supplies. There's a little bit more yellow and green reflection here. Blue. There it goes. Nice. All right. So this comes down. Nice clean edge and over. And there are some bits and pieces of white. I am using some gouache. I'm not a masking fluid guy. I'd much rather use gouache than masking fluid. Just know if you're using the masking fluid, man, you've got to wait till that bad boy dries, bone dry. I know so many people have ruined their paintings because they didn't wait for it to be completely bone dry. That's frustrating. You pull your tape off and it just rips your painting. Let's look at this building. We're moving down, down. Name that artist. Down. There's little chunks right in here. And what's a shadow too? I lost this boat, so I'm not gonna worry about it. There was a boat, and his name was Terry. Terry the boat. Yes, I made that up. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna check out the chat, see what's going on. Bum bum bum. Sue saying hello to Clark. Speaking of the weekend, do you plan to be at the studio? I would like to meet you. No, Jim. I'm at the studio through the weekdays. My gentleman who does the rings is there on the weekends. Are you using primarily Escoda? Yes, Jim. I'm a brand ambassador for Escoda. I have a lot of their brushes, but I primarily use rounds. Last week I did use some brights or flats. All right, and Heart is here from Reno. Hello and welcome. Evening, Gabriel. Hello. And hey there, what did I miss? You might want to catch the replay. And yes, I'm so glad all 10 of you are here and all 7 thumbs up. I really do appreciate the thumbs up and the likes. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so, especially if you feel this content is helpful. It lets the Google and algorithm nerds know that you enjoy it here. Bum, bum, bum. Look at that stuff over there. There is a guy, and since the Padres had a power play yesterday and made it to the playoffs, we're gonna put, well, I normally do put a Padre hat on my guys, but we're gonna put a Padre hat on this dude right here. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna paint his face right in there with a shadow underneath that hat. And he has this black tank top on. And we're gonna go ahead and paint that tank top in. And you can give your guy a belly or not. It's your call. And if you wanted, you just put some water in here. And he's got some khakis, but I'm gonna keep it really simple. There's a shadow right here on his pants, and another shadow on his other pants. And then there's this box that's right here. There's this wonderful opening on the box. And then, ladies and gentlemen, there is a shadow right here. This comes across. And there's another one. Yeah. And this line. There's this. It goes there. And there. And there's a couple other ones back here. These are just building up our scene. I'm just gonna put an M for the restaurant right here. There's a circle. And then an M for marina or something. Okay. There's a dog. The dog is right here. And he's looking up at his human. There's some legs. There's a little body. And a tail. Just some ambiance. You know, if you don't get it perfect, it's okay. It's just another shape taking up space that creates a visual communication. We'll tighten up this line. There we go. That's a little brighter than I expected. It's okay. There we go. Alrighty. So we've got some little darks that need to happen in here. There's a little awning. So there's shadow underneath it. This gets dark right there. This is actually a separate building right here. And we could change that color by using maybe some buff titanium. That's a little bit grayer than what I was hoping for. There we go. Alright, there's some darks under here. Not dark, but not also white that it is right now. Which is going to make this little guy pop right here. Yep. And a nice little chunk of dark. Right there. Nice. This could go a little bit darker. If it's too dark, guess what? I'm going to add some water to it. There we go. Nice. This guy has another arm. I forgot the arms. There's arms on the side of him. A little blue under the lid of the hat. There we go. He's not the focal point. So don't put so much detail on him that it makes us look at him. Okay, same thing with that dog. All right. I'm not quite sure what I did right here, but I need to fix it. There we go. Nice. It's coming along. Let's get back over on these boats. See how I'm hopping and skipping and jumping. Let's put this little red right here for this sign. It's actually blue, but red, I think, pops a little bit more. Red and blue. That works. That works. That works. Who's painting along? I'm curious. Put in the chat if you're painting along. Painting the marina. Alright. There's a brush I got from Escoda. It is a travel brush. Bum, bum, bum. Number 6. And I'm going to get into this gouache. Make sure the brush is loaded with a nice tip by doing this. And then there are these lovely little fishing poles and radars and stuff that have got to come up. Same thing over here. Still not gonna paint that seagull that's flying right above the... That's a whole nother painting. I do like that little, it looks orange in the photo, but it's red. It's the Life preservative. That little circle red thing. Right there. Kind of makes a little bullseye on there, doesn't it? Nice little chunk of dark right here. Oh, that's where the anchor is. That's nice. Let's get some more whites in here. Hopefully we don't go over today. I'll check here. Oh, I just got some paint in my eye. Goodness. There's a nice little chunk of red right here. And here. And one there. And then if you're gonna put that there, you might as well put the white next to it. Alright. Nice. We are getting there. It's a doozy. Bum, bum, bum. We are at 6:52. Holy mackerel. Time is flying when you're having fun. There's some nice little darks back in here. And definitely right there. There are ducks swimming by in this painting, but I am not putting ducks in this painting. It would take a lot longer than you think. this lovely stuff in here. And now some green with it. Green with blue. There it is. So this comes here. Right in there. Right there. And here. Woo! It's coming along. We'll check the chat. See if anyone has anything. Bum, bum, bum. Sue says, the dark, the shadows, the brighter the day. Right on. And, all right, that's it. Nice. All 10 of you. And, oh, Miss Art Rules. Are you back in town, Yvette? Are you back from your awesome Plein Air adventure? Nice. Look at that little chunky chunk of white. That works. There's a dark right here. And some darks coming in here. Some nice little darks here. And some nice little chunks of white. Blue white. Okay, I'm gonna put that white. I need some other blue. Let's get those little buoys in there. Right here. Right there. Actually, a little more orangey. Okay. There we go. Nice. Come along, come along. it's getting there. We have how much more time here? Holy mackerel, I have 2 minutes. What the heck? So these palm trees come down like this and leave this little thing like this. Reflection. Palm tree. It's a little swaying action. You don't really want snakes, okay? Try to avoid this little snakes. There's 2 on this one. Just do one at a time. It's also a little bit lower. Here's another one. A little bit lower. Another one lower. And here. Let's pull back the tape and see what we have. I like pulling back the tape because it kind of gives me a little bit of idea of how the completion is coming along. Come on. Bum, bum, bum. Let's try this side. This tape's really stuck today, isn't it? There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Here's this side. How about this side? I just stuck my finger in that black. Jeez. There's always a first time for everything. Alright, now there is black getting everywhere. Goodness gracious. Let's take a look at what needs to get done. That's the process right now. And what I like to do, so I like to come over here and sign my name. And if you're first time here, my name is Gabriel Stockton. This is not completely bone dry, but it's not soaking wet either. And there we go. Bum, bum, bum. I'm liking it. I'm really enjoying this piece. I think from here, if there was anything I wanted to do, is actually just paint this bigger. I would probably tear a full sheet of paper. I'd tear it in half, literally. So probably the dimensions would be, what is that? 10 by 30, 10 by 29. And that would be a really nice panoramic piece to paint. So we'll see. We'll see how the week goes. I think this definitely has some potential, making a bigger painting. And so thanks so much for coming alongside with me today for this Watercolor Wednesday. I'll be back again next week. I appreciate all of you and your comments. Thanks for making other people feeling welcomed here. All my regulars, appreciate you and your support. Thank you kindly. For all you new people, hey, there's a whole bunch of things that we can plug in and do together. And the best way to do that is go to the website, fill in the little pop-up that comes up. Now, I don't give your information away to anyone. And you can put in there, hey Gabriel, sign me up for your newsletter. Hey Gabriel, I would like to get some one-on-one lessons with you. What's your schedule like? And I will send you some dates, and we'll get together and get you from A to B. So I'm working with a few other people right now, but I definitely have some scheduled time that I can put you in there. Let's look at this. Jim Noel. I love the panoramic format. 7 by 17 camera has been my go-to for the past 20 years. This is probably 5 by 15. Yeah. Or maybe even, yes, 5.5 by 15. That's the size today. I just came back from TwitchCon. That ended Sunday, but was here in San Diego. Wonderful. Welcome back, Yvette. It's starting this weekend, and I still send you the info messages. Oh, I'll check my messages. Bum, bum, bum. Well, thanks again, everyone. All 10 of you, all 8 thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful week. This little scene here over in the Mission Beach area, Mission Harbor. If you ever get a chance, go to Mitch's. Sorry, not Mitch's. Oops, my bad. Go to Sportsman's Grill. On this side is where you get fresh fish, and over here is where you get the wonderful, lovely fish and chips that we all really enjoy. There's a little thing right there that could be loved on. All right, I really appreciate your time with me. I will see you next week. Go ahead and put it in the chat what you would like to see painted next week. I appreciate you, and have a wonderful week. Keep those brushes wet. Thank you to Cheap Joe's. Thank you to Daniel Smith for the wonderful watercolors. And thank you to Escoda for these brushes. Cheap Joe's did provide this paper. This one in particular. I normally paint Kilimanjaro for this group, but today I painted Saunders Waterford. Rough, 140 pound, 100% cotton. Paula says, I appreciate you sharing your talents with us and being a great teacher. Well, hopefully you can join one of my teachings sometimes, and I can give you some great feedback, Paula. All right, take care, and I'm happy with this guy right here. And his little doggy. All right, take care. See ya. Bye-bye.